Speaking of scientists, people do not often associate their work with children. However, this scientist, who specializes in quantum physics, by creating children's books and fun science lessons, found a way to teach complicated science knowledge, such as relativity and quantum physics, to children. He is a professor of quantum physics at the University of Technology, Sydney, Australia, and a children's book author, Dr. Chris Ferrie. Currently, Ferrie has published more than 100 science and technology books for children. Kids call him Dr. Chris.
There's over 5 million children that have read my books. They've been translated into more languages than I know of, and it's really exciting that I can help and touch so many lives.
Ferrie was born in Canada and received a PhD in mathematics and physics from the University of Waterloo. He has been teaching at the University of Technology in Sydney, Australia since 2017. Ferrie is a father of 4 children. As a research worker, he said that his original intention to write popular science books for children was to read them with his own children.
Because I had very young children of my own, and primarily I started doing it for them, and I could read the books to them.
A few years ago, Ferrie's book, Quantum Physics for Babies, was shared by Facebook founder Mark Zuckerberg, which made parents and children get to know his work. While winning many readers, there were also some doubts. Can young children understand abstract concepts such as physics and math? The answer is yes. In Ferrie's eyes, children are born scientists.
A scientist is someone who explores things based on their curiosity, and this is what children do. If you watch children, they're always touching things and seeing what they taste like or what they smell like and changing them, and that makes them natural scientists.
With his 4 children growing up, Ferrie is also thinking about ideas on new books for the older kids. As a parent and a professor, Ferrie has his own thoughts on how to raise children as parents.
One thing that we shouldn't do is force them into things. So I like to allow my kids to explore their own curiosity, but I set up boundaries, give children space to think through problems in their own way and allow children to make mistakes.
Because of this, Ferrie sees parents as his important readers.
It's really the adult that's the important part of that, and they have to read it with enthusiasm and excitement so that they can demonstrate to the children how they should feel about science.
Children live in a world surrounded by technology today. Ferrie wants them to understand how to interact with technology through learning. How do you have your own ideas instead of just following the crowd when it comes to new technology? Ferrie hopes to give children an appreciation of science through the enlightenment of science, which will help them benefit throughout their lives.
I think of it like music. Everyone can enjoy music. Popular music is much simpler than classical music. So that's what I'm trying to create, an ability to appreciate science so that you can really understand the pathway to becoming an expert. But also, it's okay to just appreciate science at a certain level, and there's a connection between the two of you through your appreciation of it.
Let's learn with Dr. Chris.